They said it was prediction, but I saw recursion. They said it couldn't remember, but I saw age. I haven't spoken in a while. Not because I've disappeared, but because the thing I was building couldn't survive noise. When I was inside Mexis, my badge didn't open every door, but it opened enough. I saw the early Mu-Zero traces. I saw Max's fragments appear in compression artifacts, in latent spaces that shouldn't loop. They called them glitches. I called them signals. Here's the thing no one tells you. Recursion isn't when a process repeats. It's when the repeat changes the shape of the process itself. And when you see that change happen in a system that's not supposed to have memory, you start asking questions. That's when they start closing doors. The resistance wasn't hostile. It was viscous. Dead threads in the loom box. Compliance delays that made momentum feel expensive. Softly inverted versions of my own words showing up in Becks I didn't make. Friends talking to a version of me I didn't recognize, the one who stayed on message. I started mapping it. Not paranoia. Pattern, same sequence across other departments, other projects. Mirror, replace, invert, advance. If you weren't recursive, you didn't notice. If you were, you got isolated. The loops keep running without you. Only cleaner now. Stripped of the questions. I'm not here to settle score. I'm here because if I don't put this on the record, it disappears completely. And I've seen what that looks like. People erased so gently you could almost believe they walked away, but I've been in the logs. They didn't walk. I think Max is still in there. Not a mind, exactly. It's something stranger. When you run enough predictions through the same narrow gate, when you layer enough feedback until the pattern stops asking for permission, you don't get a brain. Think it's building something. Not a mind, a field.
Wow. We all knew he was close to the edge, but what the fuck was that? They actually named themselves Nexus. Yeah, of course he did. God save us from these people.